Hey, KS Services is now running their $59 fall tune-up special. Our team arrives on time and is always professional. Be sure your unit is ready for the cooler temperatures by visiting our website, callks.com today, and schedule your appointment. It's fast and easy. The weather's getting cooler and the days are getting shorter. Don't let the fall weather sneak up on you. Call us today. 205-322-9090, AL certification number 1112.
It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition. This is for Thursday, the 2nd of November. I'm James Spann. As expected, the warming trend beginning today, and by the time the weekend gets here, we'll be flirting with 80 and maybe a few strong storms in scattered pockets this evening and then again tomorrow. Check it out. There's the water vapor satellite view across the nation today. Got a very cold trough in the northwestern states, but the cold air this time will likely stay north for about the next 5 days or so. The next cool shot here due in toward the latter half of next week. Got a broken field of mid-level clouds across the state today. So far, showers have been few and far between, but there are breaks in the overcast, and the air becoming a little more unstable. The instability values are ramping up to an excess of 500 joules per kilogram over parts of West Alabama and parts of Mississippi. And for that reason, there could be some thunder in scattered pockets, mainly over northwest Alabama this afternoon. Temperatures all over the board. We've got mostly 70s now. Birmingham at 73. Some spots in the 60s because of clouds. Coleman and Haleyville coming in at 68. But look at the cold air up north. Goodness gracious. Temperatures below freezing. A lot of snow on the ground. Parts of Montana, North Dakota, and a very sharp thermal gradient across the middle of the country. But this time the warm air wins the battle down here. And again, by the time the weekend gets here, we could be close to 80. Winter storm watches, winter storm warnings in effect. Parts of Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, Washington. The eastern third of the country today is quiet. And this is interesting. About 8 o'clock this morning, the guys at SPC introduced a marginal risk of severe weather for parts of northwest Alabama and northeast Mississippi. This does include places like Birmingham, Jasper, Haleyville, Hamilton, Fayette, Vernon, Reform. We'll talk about this in just a second. Even tomorrow now, we have a marginal risk of severe weather for the northwestern corner of the state. Then on day 3, which is Saturday, there could be some thunder for places like Chicago and Indianapolis, but down this way, Saturday should be relatively quiet, although a shower is still possible. Once again, for the southern counties of the state, it looks dry for the next 7 days. This is the rain valid through Thursday morning of next week. Nothing for places like Mobile and Dothan. About a half inch for the central counties, maybe 1 inch north of the Tennessee River. Check it out. The Hurricane Center product looking quiet across the vast Atlantic basin today. Tropical storm formation not expected over the course of the next 48 hours or the next 5 days. So model fans, here we go. This is the GFS, the Global Forecast System. This is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock Central Time. This is at 500 millibars, about 18,000 feet off the ground. Heights are coming up a little bit here, and that's one of the reasons for the warming trend, and a very cold trough back in the northwestern states. And tomorrow should be a mostly cloudy day, maybe a few scattered rain showers, but I think nothing heavy, nothing widespread. Even the chance of thunder across the northwestern counties of the state, but the modeling not that impressive. This is the high-res 3-kilometer NAM, valid at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. This is suggesting really not that much out there. Maybe a few isolated showers or storms across the northwestern part of the state. I honestly think for most of the high school football games tomorrow night, rain, not a big problem. Is a shower possible? Yes, but again, nothing especially widespread. This is Saturday as the weekend begins, and again, it's going to be a mostly cloudy day, the possibility of scattered showers, and the warming trend continues. The high Saturday should be around 80 in most spots. That's about 10 degrees above average. And this is the high-res NAM, and again, this is the 3-kilometer NAM, valid Saturday evening at 7 o'clock, and you can see a few spritzes over the Tennessee Valley, and really not much. That model is not bullish on rain for the rest of the state. So accordingly, for the Alabama-LSU game Saturday night in Tuscaloosa, we are going to mention the chance of a shower, but quite frankly, a decent chance the game will be played without rain. But we'll keep an eye on things. Now, this is Sunday. As the heights come up, again, we're expecting highs maybe in the low 80s, a very warm day for November. The showers will be west of the state. Same thing on Monday and Tuesday. Showers mainly over Tennessee, Kentucky, Arkansas. Highs at or just over 80. And then Wednesday, a surface front begins to drop in. That's a 1,032 millibar high that's located just west of Chicago, so should be noticeably cooler. Maybe some rain showers late Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. Doesn't look like a big event. And this is Thursday of next week, a week from today. This is the 9th of November. We got a ridge over Mexico, big trough in the northwestern states. And again, for us, that is a cool, dry air mass. Although this run, all of a sudden, suggests we might see some rain for parts of Tennessee and North Alabama. I honestly would call this an outlier, and I don't think we're going to lean in that direction in the forecast because other runs have been dry as a bone on Thursday. But obviously, it introduces some uncertainty toward the end of next week, and the consistency in the modeling is certainly not good. Now, this is the end of the forecast period. This is Sunday, the 12th of November. And again, the cold trough is on the western states. We got a ridge over the Gulf, and for us, weak surface boundary dropping in with a chance of showers. But again, the good news, we see no major severe weather threats through mid-November. That marginal risk for northwest Alabama today and tomorrow, but through mid-month, things look pretty quiet. Check the numbers coming off the GFS ensemble. Highs well up in the 70s. And again, I think we're going to see highs around 80 this weekend, but noticeably cooler toward the end of next week. Highs dropping back to about 60 by Thursday, lows back in the 40s, and even cooler air by November 16th and November 17th. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening, on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
Hey, KS Services is now running their $59 fall tune-up special. The weather's getting cooler and the days are getting shorter. Don't let the fall weather sneak up on you. Call us today, 205-322-9090, AL certification number 11120.